Hello, welcome back to the reading of the poem of Man God, written by Maria Valtorta, Volume 1. Chapter 82, Part 2 of Judas Iscariot tells of how he sold Aglae'sJewels to Diomedes. The story continues. I will tell you what happened at once, master, while the shepherds are settling the sheep. I am listening. John can say whether I am telling the truth. I do not doubt it. No oath or witness is required among honest men. Tell me. We arrived in Jericho at midday. We were wet with perspiration, like pack animals. I did not want to give Diomedes the impression that I was in urgent need. So first of all I came here. I refreshed myself. I put on clean clothes. And I got John to do the same. Oh, he would not hear of having his hair sorted and perfumed, but I had made out my plans on my way here. When it was almost evening, I said, "Let's go." By that time, we were well rested and fresh like two wealthy people on a pleasure trip. When we were about to arrive at Diomedes' abode, I said to John, "Always agree to what I say. Do not contradict me, and be quick in taking a hint." But I should have left him outside. He did not help at all. On the contrary. Fortunately, I'm as quick as two people, and I managed. The exciseman was coming out of his house. "Very well," I said. "If he is coming out, we will find the money and what I want to make a comparison." Because the exciseman, being a usurer and a thief like all his kind, always has necklaces taken with threats and usury from the poor people, whom he taxes more than is fair, in order to have plenty to spend in feasting and women. And he is very friendly with Diomedes, who buys and sells gold and flesh. We went in after I had made myself known. I said we went in because there is a difference between going into the entrance hall, where he pretends to be doing an honest job, and going down into the underground room, where he does his real business. One must be well known to him to be introduced there. As soon as he saw me, he said, "Do you want to sell more gold? We are going through hard times and I have little money." His usual old story. I replied, "I have not come to sell, but to buy. Have you any jewels for a lady? But they must be beautiful, valuable, heavy, in pure gold." Diomedes was amazed, and he asked me, "Do you want a woman?" "Never mind that," I replied to him. "They are not for me. They are for this friend of mine who is getting married and wishes to buy the jewels for his beloved bride." At this point, John began to behave like a child. Diomedes, who was looking at him, saw him turn purple, and being a filthy old man, he said, "Ah, the boy has only heard his bride being mentioned, and he is in heat. Is your woman very beautiful?" he asked. I kicked John to rouse him, and to make him understand not to behave foolishly, but he replied, "Yes," as if he had been strangled, and Diomedes became suspicious. When I spoke, "Whether she is beautiful or not is none of your business, old man. She will never be one of the women on account of whom you will go to hell. She is an honest bride. She is an honest virgin, and will soon be an honest wife. Show us your gold. I am his best man, and it is my task to help the young man. I am a Judean citizen. He is a Galilean. Is he not? Your hair always gives you away. Is he rich?" "Yes, very." We then went downstairs, and Diomedes opened his coffers and treasure chests. But tell the truth, John, did we not seem to be in heaven with all the jewels and all the gold? Necklaces, beads, bracelets, earrings, hairnets of gold and precious stones, hairpins, buckles, rings. Ah, what magnificence, with much haughtiness. I picked a necklace more or less like Aglae's, and rings, buckles, bracelets, everything like I had in my bag, and the same quantity. Diomedes was surprised, and he kept asking, "What? Some more? But who is this man? And who is the bride? A princess?" When I had everything I wanted, I said, "The price?" Oh, what a string of preparatory moaning on the times, taxes, risks, thieves, and another string of assurances on his honesty, and then his reply. Just because it's you, I'll tell you the truth, without any exaggeration, but not even 1 penny less. I want 12 silver talents. Thief, I said, and I went on, let's go, John. In Jerusalem we will find someone who is not such a thief as he is. And I pretended I was going out. He ran after me. My great friend, my beloved friend, come, listen to your poor servant. I cannot accept less. It's impossible. Look, I'll make an effort at the cost of ruining myself. I'll do it because you have always honored me with your friendship, and you made me do good business. 11 talents. There you are. That is what I would pay if I had to buy that gold from someone starving, not a penny less. It would be like bleeding my veins. Is that not what he said? He made me laugh, and he disgusted me at the same time. When I saw he was quite determined on the price, I pulled a fast one on him. Dirty old rascal. Bear in mind that I do not want to buy. On the contrary, I want to sell. This is what I want to sell. Look, it is as beautiful as yours. Gold, from Rome in the latest fashion. It will sell like hotcakes. You can have it for 11 talents. Exactly what you asked for yours. You fixed the price and you pay. You should have heard him. This is treachery. You betrayed the esteem I held you in. You want to ruin me. I cannot pay all that, he shouted. You appraised its value, so pay. I cannot. Look, I'll take it to somebody else. No, my friend, don't. And he stretched out his hooked hands towards Aglae's heap of gold. Well then, pay. I should have asked for 12 talents, but I will be satisfied with the last price you asked. I cannot. Usurer, look, I have a witness here, and I can report you as a thief. And I mentioned other virtues of his, which I will not repeat on account of this boy. At last, as I was anxious to sell and settle the matter quickly, I whispered something in his ear, something that I will not keep. What weight has a promise made to a thief? And I clenched the bargain at 10.5. We came away while he was crying and offering his friendship and women, and John was almost in tears. What does it matter if they think you are a depraved man? Nothing, providing you are not. Don't you know that the world is like that, and that you are a failure in the world? A young man who has not had any experience of women? Who do you think will believe you? Or if they believe you, well, I would not like them to think of me what they may think of you, if they believe you do not desire women. Here, master, count them yourself. I had a pile of coins, but I went to the exciseman and I said to him, take this rubbish and give me the talents Isaac gave you. That was the last bit of information I got after closing the matter. But the last thing I said to Ch82-Pt2-Judas was, remember that the Judas of the temple exists no more. Now I am the disciple of a holy man. Pretend, therefore, that you never met me, if your life is dear to you. And I was on the point of wringing his neck because he gave me a sharp answer. What did he say to you? Asked Simon coldly. He said, you, the disciple of a holy man? I will never believe it, or I will soon see your holy man here asking for a woman. He said, Diomedes is an old disgrace of the world, but you are a new one, and I may still change, because I became what I am when I was old, but you will not change. You were born like that, filthy old man. He denies your power. See? And being a good Greek, he speaks the truth. What do you mean, Simon? Are you referring to me? No, I am referring to everyone. He is a man who knows gold and men's hearts the same way. He is a thief, the most filthy of all the filthy trades. But one perceives in him the philosophy of the great Greeks. He knows man, the animal with 7 sinful jaws, the octopus that suffocates goodness, honesty, love, and many other things, both in itself and in others. But he does not know God. And would you like to teach him? Yes, I would. Why? It's the sinners that need to know God. True, But the master must know him to teach him. And do I not know him? Peace, my friends. The shepherds are coming. Do not let us upset their souls with our quarrels. Have you counted the money? That is enough. Fulfill all your actions as you fulfilled this one. And I repeat it once again, in future, if you can, do not tell lies, not even to accomplish a good deed. The shepherds come in. My friends, here are 10.5 talents. The amount is short of 100 coins, which Judas has kept for the hotel expenses. Take them. Are you giving them all? Asks Judas. Yes, every penny. I do not want a farthing of that money. We have the offerings of God and of those who honestly seek God, and we will never lack what is necessary. Believe me. Take the money and be happy. As I am for the Baptist, tomorrow you will go towards his prison, 2 of you, that is John and Matthias. Simeon and Joseph will go to Elias to report to him and be back and to be taught for the future. Elias knows. Later, Joseph will come back with Levi. The meeting place in 10 days' time is at the fish gate in Jerusalem at sunrise. And now, let us eat and rest. Tomorrow at dawn, I will leave with my disciples. I have nothing else to tell you for the time being. Later, you will hear from me. And everything fades out while Jesus is breaking the bread. This has been a reading from the poem of the Man God, written by Maria Valtorta, Volume 1, Chapter 82, Part 2. Judas Iscariot tells of how he sold Aglae's jewels to Diomedes. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow. May God bless you, and may peace be with you.